Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm on the beautiful island of La Gomera in the Canary Islands. Actually, I'm in a probably less beautiful place, a gully crossing beneath a road, but here I found gold. I found the Indian Ginseng or Aschwagandha, Withania somnifera. It's quite strange because on the Canary Islands, including the island of La Gomera, you would expect the Canary Island relative of this plant, Withania somnifera. And yeah, Withania somnifera is quite common on the islands and is actually cultivated by the locals and used in a similar way as the Ayurvedic medicine uses the Aschwagandha. Both plants are very closely related, they are of the same genus. And two different cultures, the Canary Island Guanches and the Indians of India, discovered the properties of two very closely related species independently. But this one is not the Canary Island Ashwagandha, this is the Indian one, which is, well, actually not that strange because I'm here beneath the gardens of a little hamlet called El Guro, which is famous for being like an artist and hippie colony. So there are lots of alternative people doing stuff like art and yoga and meditation above here, and they have their gardens there. So why shouldn't some of them have brought the Indian Ashwagandha here? Maybe they are more familiar with it, maybe they don't even know that on the Canary Island there is a species they can use in the same way. This here is definitely not the Canary Island species, because the Canary Island species first is quite tall. It's a, well, shrub or even small tree that's like 2 to 4, sometimes even 5 meters tall. And I don't think that plants that size of Withania aristata would even have fruit. Here I can see two of those plants. They are both quite small and they are both fruiting profusely. And also this doesn't look like Withania aristata, which I've seen numerous times during the last weeks. This looks like the true Indian thing, Withania somnifera. It doesn't look like a very, how shall I say, a highly developed variety. The berries seem to be quite small. Look at them. I think in the Ashwagandha which is marketed, the berries are bigger. Well, you can use different parts of the plant, including the roots. But look at how prolific this thing is. Also, another difference is that in the local Withania aristata, the calyxes are open, so you can see the green berries all the time, but in this Withania somnifera, they are closed. Tiny little flowers, lots and lots and lots of berries, and some of them are even ripe. Well, what do you do with Ashwagandha? It's not called the Indian Ginseng for nothing. Basically, in the Ayurvedic medicine, it has more or less the same status as ginseng has in the Chinese medicine. It's supposed to heal everything. Basically, some of the things it's being used for is against insomnia and also for a lot of sexual things. In tantric rituals, it's also used as an aphrodisiacum. Some even say as a sort of date rape drug, also, although it's not supposed to be very strong. They are related plants which are much stronger and which I will not mention here. And yeah, it also includes a sperm count. It's supposed to make you last longer. In the Western world, it's mostly used. It's mostly sold as a powder which you use to mix into your food, like some sort of food additive. And actually, I know fitness fanatics who do this every day. Yeah, maybe this is some cultivar after all, because it has a lot of fruit on a comparatively small plant. Similar situation with the other one, also has a lot of fruit. So here I opened the calyx around one of those berries. Here, let me open another one. I guess the reddish orange ones are ripe. Let's try them. Very small. Withania somnifera has much bigger berries. Withania aristata on those islands sometimes has much bigger berries. I've never seen Withania somnifera before, so I don't know what the size of the wild berries is supposed to be, what the size of the berries of the cultivars is supposed to be, but I'm gonna try it. Yep. And I dropped it. Okay, let's take the next one. Okay, here it is. Bitter. Very bitter. Phew. Bitter, also a little bit sour. Maybe a bit hot / spicy. Yeah. But bitter is the dominant taste. It's similar to the local Withania aristata, but much more bitter. Actually, in Withania aristata, I've tried different fruit, and some are quite bitter, some are not very bitter. Yes, I would say it's more bitter than any of them. Very interesting that I've introduced some very bitter ashwagandha and not some with nice edible berries. Anyway, folks, this was the second species of Withania. This is the true Indian Ashwagandha, the Indian Ginseng. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the really beautiful island of La Gomera. Believe me, outside of this school is incredibly beautiful. And if you want to support and help the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some nice comment, and share the information about all the fruit with your friends.